Okay, start recording. Alright. So, as per last week, we have discussed on chapter 3. Chapter 3 regarding engineering ethic. Okay. Alright, so basically today we proceed with chapter 4. Okay, chapter 4 regarding sustainable development. Alright. So, as this topic quite long topic, Alright, so basically I have prepared to you part 1 and part 2. Okay, so basically you can follow at my YouTube channel lah. Alright, so basically this is part 1 and this is part 2. Okay, you can refer for the previous video. Alright, so basically we proceed today with part 3, which is the sustainable development. Okay, alright. So when we talk about sustainable development, why it is very important? Okay, alright. So why sustainable development is important? Because it protect technological resource. Okay, so basically where current technology, current trend today, much society relying on the technology. Okay. So these technology are not built out of the thin air and good intention. They require a significant array of minerals and other inputs simply to be manufactured. Okay, so basically that technology also require the raw materials from the natural resource. Okay, so basically so that is the sustainable you need to maintain in order to increase your technology. Okay, and then it provide basic human needs. Okay, basically our current population today worldwide is about 8 billion, nearly to 8 billion at this time lah, nearly to 8 billion people. Okay, that is not mentioning effect from the pandemic lah. Okay, but the current statistic is about 8 billion. Okay, so basically the rising population will use also the natural resource. Okay, increasing population increase the usage of natural resource. So that's why sustainable development is important to ensure that the next generation will have the sufficient natural resource. Okay, alright. And then we have the agriculture necessity. Okay, in order to maintain your society, the population, agriculture is important to provide the what we call it as a food supply chain, and also some of the nutrition. Okay, so that's why agriculture is also important. Okay, your friend baru masuk, saya ambilkan dulu. Okay, alright. So and then is also accommodate city development. Okay, so basically as population arise, the cities city all over the world, we need to become larger to accommodate the residents. Okay, so this city need to be sustainable. If not, okay, so basically the social impact and also the apa expansion and also the natural resource will be very much less lah. Okay, so basically the design and development of the city also need to be considered for sustainable development. Okay, and then of course climate changing. Okay, as I think that you are noticed that we are experiencing, okay, currently we are experiencing air pasang besar, flooding. Okay, so that is one of the what we call it as a climate change. Okay, it may increase or it may decrease depend on the climate condition. So that's why it affect from the sustainable development. So proper sustainable development will reduce the climate change. Okay, and lastly we have the provide financial stability. Okay, the sustainable will produce more sustainable economic stable. Okay, because we can prepare for the future, and what we do today we can prepare for the future, and the future generation also can prepare for the next generation. So the economic sustainability can be maintained. Okay, all right. And other that, we have the sustained biodiversity. Okay, so the population is not only on the human being. Okay, so in order to maintain, to preserve the jungle, okay, and the animals, so that biodiversity is also need to be maintained. Okay, so that's why sustainable development is important. Okay, right. So what is the relationship between sustainable development and public health? Okay, so basically sustainable development deal with physical, social, and personal quality of individual life in a way that do not hinder future generation. Okay, so basically when we talk about sustainable development, it in our head it will remind us about air pollution, toxic, okay, mitigation, okay, and also poor quality of life standard. Okay, so that's why sustainable development therefore cannot occur in societies marked by a persistent socio-economic inequalities. Okay, so basically, so you need to very persist on the quality, inequality. Alright, so basically you will have the same gender, it's not same gender, the gender qualities, equalities. Alright, so that is the on the sustainable development about public health. Okay, so the question is how to achieve the sustainability. Okay, so this is the example. Okay, stormwater ni air hujan. Alright, so basically from your pond, okay, it can be reusable to rain your garden. Okay, siram pokok bunga. Okay, so that is one of the usage. Okay, other than you just only prepare the pond, but the stormwater pond also can benefit to the others area. So that is one of the example of sustainable development. Okay, okay, and then this is an example of palm oil. Okay, from a palm oil tree. Okay, each of these leftover from palm oil can be reused again, starting from the, of course, the fruit bunch, starting from the fruit bunch up to the frond and also the trunk. Okay, it can be reused again to this byproduct. Okay, for example, the mesocarp fiber, this is the mesocarp fiber come from the empty fresh fruit bunch. So this mesocarp fiber can be reused again as a fiber board. So that is one of the example that it can be usable. Okay, alright, and then we have another example is the rice husk. Okay, ini apa, kulit padi. Okay, it can be reusable as a pellet, something like this. Okay, and this is for the we call it as a fuel. Okay, fuel. And other thing is that it can be also used as a fiber board. Okay, so that is the example of recycle of for this product lah. Okay, and then another example, the technology example will be the electric railway transportation. Okay, so because before this, years before, the railway transportation use the steam. Okay, the steam engine. Alright, then they upgraded the steam engine by using the diesel engine. Okay, but currently they are using the electric. Okay, the much latest technology nowadays, they use the electromagnetic, which means that they don't have the motor. Okay, so the electromagnetic can provide the highest speed for the railway, the train. Okay, so basically that train we will have the highest speed at about something around 600 kilometer per hour. Okay, as per Japan have developed their own train. Okay, so that is example. Okay, and then another example is the eco village. What is the eco village? Eco village is that a village that is being properly designed to consider the sustainable development. Okay, so basically what is in the content, it has to replace any natural feature that would be destroyed during the construction and restore natural features that has been destroyed. Okay, so for example you have the Paris wetland, savanna. Okay, so that is the example that it can be redeveloped again, other than you put aside. Okay, you can redevelop again inside your village. We call it as a eco village. And then another things that we can do is to this is the things that we can do to help the sustainable development in terms of economy. Okay, we can minimize the packaging. Okay, for example here in the Selangor district, Selangor area. Alright, so basically the packaging, we don't have any plastic bags. If you insist for plastic bags, you need to pay 20 cents. So that is the one of the effort lah. Okay, and then recycle packaging materials. Okay, and use green packaging materials such as the natural degradation. Okay, so other than that, you can also bring along your plastic bag from your house. Okay, so it can be reused again, recycle. It's not only one time use. Okay, so this is the common sustainable city. Okay, what is the item inside the sustainable city that we call it as a sustainable? So the item that has in the sustainable city is that they have the waste reduction, which means that they have the recycle facilities. Okay, if you throw out any waste, that waste can be recycled again. And then we have the water conservation, which means that you have the facility to harvest the water from the rain. Okay, local food production, and then of course renewable energy lah. Okay, and then green building design. Okay, which means that it consume much less energy. For example, the building is much colder. Okay, and the usage of air conditioning is much less. Okay, so that we call it as a green building. Okay, and then we have the electric vehicle. Okay, and then we have the policy, clear policy for the recycle and use public transportation. Okay, compared to individual transportation, and it enhance the ride and walkability. Okay, sekarang pun kalau kamu tengok dekat bandar-bandar pun sekarang banyak dah naik basikal. Okay, yang naik basikal tu bagus, it's sustainable, but it's not only for trend. It's not a trend. Okay, but used as a main transportation, it's okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, so save money, save energy. So this is the item that can save the energy. Okay, you can improve the sustainability. Alright, okay, this is the item designing the green city. Okay, additional for this item. Okay, you can find this item. Okay, we have about 12 item guidelines. Okay, in order to design the green city. Okay, okay, you can find in the pamphlet. And then this is also additional for smart cities. Okay, okay, start from the smart cities connection top and bottom, and also this is the base lah. First of all, you need to have the city planner that use IT to to infrastructure to optimize the flow and good delivery. Okay, and then people use open data released by the local authorities and companies to create service, and local authorities collect data from citizens to improve their service. Okay, and then lastly, citizens generate the share data to improve the way the city works and act collectively and connect with each other to share resource. Okay, so this is the item inside the smart cities. Okay, so this is inside your house. All right, you can find in this template. This I can skip. Template you can read. Okay. All right, so this is the item that the one of the sustainability important area that you need to consider, which is the road to ending the hunger. Okay, so first of all, it invests in rural infrastructure. Okay, number two is to double the productivity and sorry, and income for smallholder farmer. Okay, and then you strengthen the agriculture. Okay, strengthen the agriculture will ensure that all the nutrition can be fit into the people who need it. Okay, and at the end of the day, it can ended the hunger. So this is the effort. Okay, one of the effort that they are focusing right now. Okay, in order to increase the sustainability. Okay, so we can end the hunger. Okay, because the hunger and malnutrition is about 11%. Okay, so this is the item. Okay, as per mentioned earlier, it's not only the agriculture sector that need to be strengthened. Also, what we can do is that we can contribute to the hunger problem by limiting the waste of food. Okay, so basically we currently in Malaysia. Malaysia is a very what we call it as a luxury of food. Kita mewah. Alright, so basically people throw away food every day. Alright, so basically this is not a sustainability, because in the other countries the food is very much needed. Okay, so basically just eat what you need only. It's not about to have a luxury lifestyle. Okay, you can eat anything, you cannot. Okay, eating is also sustainability. You need to think that some of the people at this current time is still hungry. So that's why one of the effort before this is to develop a food bank. Okay, because some of the people at this current time still not eat yet. Okay, all right. How to improve sustainable development? Okay, the environmental benefit of bioenergy. Okay, so this is the item done in the US. Okay, you can refer to this pamphlet. Okay, okay, another thing, that water sanitation pathway for sustainable future. Okay, you can refer to this template also. Okay, I skip. Okay, this is also the gardening. Okay, increasing your sustainability. Okay, you can refer to this template. Okay, water for sustainable world. Okay, you can refer to this template. You have your slide. Okay, same. Okay, and then economy, expanding the economic opportunities through water usage. Okay, so water is currently one of the very important tools. Is your needs is a very important needs currently. Okay, other than electricity. So you need to ensure that your water supply can be sustainable. Alright, because the importance of water supply. So this is the things that you need to consider when we talk about water management. water resource. Okay, so this is the environment for water. Okay, and then when we talk, this is from wildlife foundation. Okay, so basically this is the things that they have, it's not enforced, they apa we call it as a need to be reconsidered. Okay, when we talk about sustainability, which is the reuse, reduce and recycle. So what is the item? Okay, plastic bags, okay, paper and card. Okay, avoid non-recycle. Okay, and then move to clean energy. Alright, reduce your energy use. Okay, and then don't throw, recycle again. Okay, and refill your own drink bottle. Okay, which means that if you are using the can machine, can water, water can and bottle water, mineral water, okay, just reconsider to bring along your water bottle. Okay, all right, so this is some of the pamphlet. Okay, you can reconsider infographic. Okay, okay, I skip here. Okay, so what is the sustainable design? So sustainable design is a way to reduce the impact of product on the environment. Alright, so basically the principle of sustainability is enhance the recycled materials. Okay, use only the material that can be recycled, and then you have the renewable energy. Okay, for example solar. Okay, compared by using the fossil fuel, so you can redesign again by using the renewable energy. Okay, and then you must use the non-toxic materials. Okay, and your design must be efficient, because less efficient will increase the energy usage. Okay, and lastly, in terms of social, it goods for the people. So this is the item when you do your design process, design your construction, and whatever your product you want to design. So this is the principle that you need to be taking very very important. Okay, so Center for Renewable Energy and Sustainable Development. Okay, this is the center that normally people focusing on. Okay, which means that when we talk about sustainable development, we have the renewable energy. Okay, currently the renewable energy is one of the important item, okay, inside the construction. It's not only by your house building, it's also includes in your vehicle, because the electric vehicle is coming in the Malaysian market. Okay, all right, so the pollution is one of the item that you need to be aware when we talk about sustainable. Okay, so this is the some of the source of air pollution. Okay, we have the inefficient transportation. Okay, waste burning. Okay, and then this is the carbon credit, because the coal power plant produce the carbon dioxide, and also the industrial activities. Okay, all right, so, and then this is the infographic for ecology regarding the pollution. Okay, okay, this is additional infographic pollution. Okay, banyak infografik, so yang ni kamu boleh tengok dekat slide kamu. Okay, also infographic regarding the earth population. Okay, and eco-friendly. Alright, okay, pollution and groundwater pollution infographic. Okay, so also infographic. Okay, water pollution infographic regarding pollution. Okay, plastic. Alright, plastic in the ocean. Okay, pollution in the ocean. Okay, and then noise pollution. Okay, so this noise pollution, it will be discussed much deeper inside your OSHA. Okay, OSHA, you have the noise monitoring level. Okay, okay, ocean. Okay, and this is the air pollution. Okay, infographic also. All right. Okay, and then traffic pollution. Okay, which means that increasing the public transportation, okay, will also help the sustainability. Okay, compared to individual transportation. So what you can do, okay, uh, either than you do you have individual transportation, you can join a group, okay, for you to transport to your work, carpool, okay. Air pollution, infographic, okay, and then this is the also infographic, okay. Okay, we so that infographic, okay, you is a self-explanatory, yeah. So you can read the infographic later in the slide, okay. So we proceed with neighborhood sustainability. All right. So in terms of neighborhood, we have 6 items. First is the water, waste management, green space, community space, food, and walkable urbanism. Okay. So water. So first of all, it will be best if you have the facility to harvest the rainwater. Okay, because the rainwater is a one type of the very cheap and also very convenient. Okay, because in Malaysia, for example, in Malaysia we have the hot and rain every year. Okay, so which means that the rainwater is quite uh, quite quite high in numbers, so that water can be recycled and reused again. Okay, so that item is a one type of sustainability. Okay, the waste management. All right, so this is the waste management is you to recycle and to be compost. Okay, for example, if you replant a tree, okay, other than you burn all the leftover from your garden, okay, you can use it as a compost system for your fertilizer. Okay, so that is the one types of the waste management you can be used again. Okay, yeah, so this is the example. Okay, many tools regarding how to recompose. Okay, you can find in the market right now. Okay, kamu boleh beli kat Shopee pun ada dia punya tools to recompose, ada. Okay, and then outdoor space, we call it as a green space support walkable urbanism. Okay, what is this? This is one type of the effort for the community, okay, to have the space walkable. So this is the green area, which means that the apa, the society will left all the vehicle and walk inside the green space. So that we call it as a outdoor space sustainability lah. Okay, boleh naik basikal, jalan kaki yang ramai. So that is we call it as a green space. Okay, and then sustainability food. Okay, so what is the sustainability food? Is that you plant your food in your house. Okay, you have your backyard and front yard. Okay, so that yard, okay, you can either you use we call it as a apa dia panggil apa, hydroponic. Okay, so either you have your hydroponics to planting your own food. Okay, so that the this effort, okay, is one of the sustainability. Okay, in other than you can save your money to buy food, okay, you can ensure that your food supply is clean, because you manage or you plant your food by yourself. Okay, it's good in terms of cleaner. Okay, all right. Okay, so that is on the sustainability inside your house. Okay, so the home design. Okay, home design also you can increase. Okay, so this is the item that I have mentioned earlier, your rooftop. Okay, either you can install the solar panel or you can plant the grass at your roof. Okay, what is the purpose of planting the grass here? Because the plant itself can absorb ultraviolet from the solar radiation. Okay, absorbing all of the ultraviolet will reduce the heat transferred from the solar, which means that your house is much very cold. Okay, so in order to minimize the heat, okay, so you can replant the grass on your rooftop. Okay, this is the effort for sustainability lah. Okay, and then the building material, so this is the one of the sustainable solution, the material itself. Okay, so for your further understanding, so you can refer to this link YouTube channel. Okay, all right, so this is the example of a building that have a sustainability index. We have the water harvesting, okay, and then the enclosure structure, and they use a renewable energy. From the water harvesting, use the renewable energy. This is solar panel. So this is your what we call it, the plant, okay, to reduce the amount of energy, okay, to cool down the building. So this is the item from the sustainable building. Okay, this is example of interior design. Okay, so smart inverter, you can reach, you can watch which you can watch by using this YouTube channel. Okay, energy star appliance. Okay, and another infographic. Okay, so this is the last will be the target for sustainable development goals. Okay, you can read by click this link given here. Okay, habis. Alright, do you have any question regarding sustainability? Any question?
Tadi.
Okay, Alright, saya stop recording.